Hello and welcome to Football United TV. I'm your host, back again, Matt King, and we're going to talk about yesterday's results of the FA Cup, Premier League. Pretty much sum it up really. Starting from now, we'll look at Liverpool versus Fulham. 2-1 to Liverpool. Very lucky win for them, some might say, some pundits, obviously because of that penalty. Bit iffy, but to be fair, give it to Liverpool. You scrape them games, you got to win them, and sometimes you get lucky like that. So, yeah, well done to Liverpool, and unfortunate for Parker and Fulham. So close to getting at least something from it. Looking like they're going to be relegated now, well and truly at the bottom there with Huddersfield. And I think they're probably about... It must be about 10 points away from the next position up, which that's very doubtful you'll get that. You've only got 8 or so weeks left. So yeah, unfortunate for Fulham. Well done to Liverpool. Everton smashed Chelsea yesterday, and I'll say smashed because Chelsea didn't really look that great, apart from the Pedro disallowed goal. Barkley didn't look very good. Higuain's the sort of player that likes to get his goals in the box, and from what I watched yesterday, he was shooting outside of the box mostly, and he wasn't getting any balls getting fed into him in the box at all. So, no goals at all. So well done Everton. They've not really had the greatest of seasons, and yeah, to beat Chelsea. And I think actually I saw something today. They haven't beat a top 6 team in about 25 attempts. So that's quite a few years. So that's another record broken by Chelsea for Everton. So well done to them. Millwall Brighton. Now that was a good game. Watched that yesterday, and wow, Millwall was so close to winning 2-0. Right at the very depth. I think it was in the last few minutes of the 80s. I think Brighton managed to pull one back. And then right at the end, free kick. I don't know what the keeper was doing for Millwall. He just lost his mind at that time. Could have grabbed it. It just slipped through his fingers. Just let it go in. It was weird. It was just the very last kick of the game almost. You just punch that clear, get rid of it, or hold it. But yeah, instead he just let it go straight through him. Don't know. Yeah, unlucky to Millwall. Went to penalties, and yeah, Brighton got the victory, and they're going through to the semi-finals with the rest. So well done to them. Who else played? Well, we can talk about Saturday results in the Premier League. Obviously, Bournemouth 2-2 with Newcastle. Burnley lost 1-2 to Leicester, and that's quite significant because Burnley are trying to keep away from that relegation zone, and that really doesn't help them. You kind of want to win them games, especially against Leicester as well. Burnley can definitely beat Leicester. They've not been doing too badly against top teams as well, to be fair. So I'm not really sure what happens there. West Ham, obviously 4-3. Chicharito, my man from Man United. You can always count on him. I mean, people always tell me he's not that great, but I just feel he's so underrated. He's the sort of player, he sort of reminds me of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a little bit. That sort of player that can get you them crucial goals. And he's sort of what Chelsea need. That in the box scorer, you know what I mean? So well done to West Ham definitely, and Declan Rice obviously as well. Looks like a magnificent player, and he's got himself in the England squad as well, obviously, hasn't he? And Hudson-Odoi, I believe that's some news today. Hudson-Odoi's got into the England squad. Someone's had to pull out, and he was literally going to go and play for the young England under-21s, and then he gets the call like you got to go and join the main guys to face Montenegro and who else was it? Czech Republic. That's who England are facing in the internationals. And actually, we can go on to talking about that. Actually, before I go on to the internationals, something horrific happened yesterday in a Serie A game, Napoli. And it was actually an Arsenal keeper, David Ospina, who's on loan from Arsenal to Napoli. And I believe there might have been a collision during the game, and he had a cart and they had to patch it up. And then towards the end of the game, at some point, he just collapsed out on the floor. And it was one of them moments, where like they rushed everybody on with the stretchers and all other paramedics and everybody around the ground that pretty much knew anything about first aid was there. And they managed to get him out and he's gone to hospital. So yeah, thoughts go out to you, David. Hope you're feeling better, mate. And apparently that you are at least speaking and you're feeling well, but it's always a question to raise, isn't it? Because obviously he had a head collision. And if you have a head collision and you feel a little bit iffy, then you probably should go off. It's a head collision. Especially now after that, I think that's something to talk about. Because say it went the other way around and what happened to other players in the last 5-6 years, some people have even died from it. Just collapsing on the field. So yeah, so get better soon, mate. And I'm pretty sure he might not be there for the Arsenal game. He probably really was looking forward to playing that as well. I don't know if he can actually play that though. He might be tied because of clubs, but I'm not sure how UEFA deal with that. But yeah, basically going on to, can have a little look for you, see who's playing international friendlies. On Wednesday, I'm going to shout out the whole world friendlies as well, because this is Football United. And by the way, it's not a Man United TV show. I support Man United, but it's all about football, all football. And, I'm not completely biased to Man United. I love football first. Football fan first. So Honduras versus Ecuador, you got USA versus Chile, you got Peru versus El Salvador, you got Costa Rica versus Jamaica, you got Mexico versus Paraguay, you got, I was just about to say you got Harrogate versus Salford, but I'm pretty sure most of you lot probably won't watch that non-league stuff. But yeah, that's for the Wednesday for internationals. But for some reason, I'm pretty sure that's just international friendlies. So we need to find out what else is going on. Because this is from BBC Sport, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, not giving me much information on that. So let me just have a little wee peek. It's weird that they don't have it on BBC Sport, isn't it? You'd think they'd have it, wouldn't you? I mean, it is the qualifiers, isn't it? So, here we go. I've got it now, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the brief pause. So, we've got Kazakhstan versus Scotland. That's on Thursday. We've got Cyprus versus San Marino. That's on Thursday. Croatia versus Azerbaijan. That's on Thursday. Austria, Poland, Thursday. Macedonia, Latvia. Slovakia, Hungary. Cool, we can go on all day here. Belgium, Russia, Israel, Slovenia, Netherlands, Belarus, Northern Ireland, Estonia, Bulgaria, Montenegro, Albania, Turkey, and that's starting from Friday. Andorra, Iceland, Moldova and France, that's on Friday. Portugal, Ukraine, Luxembourg, Lithuania, England versus Czech Republic, that's on Friday at 7:45. Georgia versus Switzerland, Gibraltar versus Ireland, that'll be a cracking game, won't it? Malta versus Faroe Islands, Sweden versus Romania. These are all on Saturdays, the last couple. Italy versus Finland, Spain and Norway, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Armenia, and Liechtenstein versus Greece. And obviously there's some more coming up, but they're on Thursday. We'll probably do a run-up show about some of the teams, some of the games, especially some of the ones that look like they'll be sorry about my cough. That they'll be quite good, so we'll have a little look. Belgium v Russia, that might be quite a good game, seeing as Russia had a really good World Cup. They actually look like they could, they could be a force to reckon with. because they did really well in the World Cup. But that might have been to do with passion, but it's not always passion. They were pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much the update from me. Sorry I didn't put up anything recently, haven't been too well, but yeah, please subscribe, add, share, like, do whatever you can do with it, and follow us on Twitter if you're on there. Thank you very much, and see you in the next few days. Bye bye.